Hey guys, Miss Ma here. We have our clarinet assembled, and for future reference, when assembling your clarinet in the future, you are going to want to soak your reed. When I say soak your reed or wet your reed, that is what I mean, okay? So you are not going to talk with your reed in your mouth, because you could chip the reed. See how beautiful and perfect this reed is around? That is how this reed is supposed to look. If you bang it, if you bite it, do not bite your reed. Do not crunch on it. Don't do anything. This reed is your second baby, okay? Your instrument is your baby, but this reed is like the brain, okay? You do not want to damage the brain. Now, that's why we don't talk with the reed in our mouth. We just soak the reed, okay? So we're putting our instrument together, It's time to put our reed on our mouthpiece. Now, I'm going to take my mouthpiece and barrel off so that you can see a little bit better and a little bit closer. I'm holding on to my clarinet is actually on the floor as we speak so that I do not drop it. So this flat part of the mouthpiece is going to be this flat part of the reed will be placed on the flat part of the mouthpiece, okay? Now, the reed needs to be centered. The reed needs to be centered at the top and at the bottom. So if you see this flat part goes all the way down, the butt of the reed needs to be centered not only at the top but at the bottom, okay? So I'm going to be putting this together, and once I have it centered at the bottom, I'm going to place my thumb down. Let me see if I can do this to where you can see. And then I'm going to wrap my fingers around and center it that way. Bottom is still centered. I have a fuzz. There it is. Okay. And the very tip of the reed is going to be in line with the very tip of the mouthpiece, okay? So as of right now, it is almost there. Okay, so I'm just going to hold the top in place and ever so slightly slide it up. And I'm going to hold the bottom in place, make sure it is still centered. And I'm going to center this, beautiful. Then I'm going to grab my ligature. Okay, my thumb is holding my reed in place. I'm going to grab my ligature, being very careful not to touch the tip of the reed. We're going to slide the ligature down. Now, my reed, I think, slipped. So yeah, it slipped up a little bit. Oh, and then I went too far down. Okay, and then you were going to, my ligature was a little too loose when I put it on, but you were going to tighten your ligature until you can't turn it. You're not going to force the ligature. You don't want to bend and break the metal or bend the screws. Okay, you can actually snap the screw piece off. So you want to treat this with care, okay? Now, once it is in place, I'm going to show you. My reed, is it? Yes. My reed is centered along this flat part. And if you look, let me see if there's a way I can, showing off makeup now. Okay, well, I can't do it. If you look, the reed is in line with the tip of the mouthpiece, okay? The reed is in line with the tip of the mouthpiece, okay? Now, Don't look at Miss Ma's wrinkles in her forehead. So once that is together, you will make sure that the reed is in line with this back screw. Okay, the reed should be in line with that back key. Okay, and then you have your instrument assembled. Thank you.